pop that.
Hey, what is up guys, this is Bob here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys another video for Clash Royale. And in this video, I'm gonna be doing a goblins and skeletons battle, 2v2 battle together. Right there, you guys saw the deck that I have is all goblins. So I'm gonna show you guys the recent replays that I was with. And with my friend, he had the skeletons, I had all goblins, and I'm gonna show you guys how it works. So as you guys can see on the start, we're just waiting for our elixir to regenerate. And if you're the goblin person, you're just trying to do cheap damage. So basically right there, I just put the goblin heart and he puts on a P.E.K.K.A. So I just put the dark goblin to do some more cheap damage, and I'm just like waiting for him to do. So he puts the giant skeleton, that way if the P.E.K.K.A. kills him, he dies with him. So right there, I'm just putting a lot of things, and then they put the balloons and rage, which is a really cool strategy I never seen before. One of the balloon hits my tower, but he got distracted and our giant skeleton got to his tower, so I just threw a goblin barrel to help him out more. So now I think his giant, nope. Okay, so he puts the inferno tower to defend, but I think it was already too late because his tower's already destroyed. I hope the balloon doesn't get a shot, but that was super duper close, and our dark goblin did do some damage. So right now it looks like we're in a victory position right there. If we look like we are about to win, and now we just have to defend. But they come with a weird thing. They could bring double elite variants. So basically, I did a mistake. Instead of putting the goblin heart, I should have just rocket everything, because my friend, he put the tombstone and grouped all the troops together. So because of that, they took down the tower, and now we're tied 1-1. So right there, everything we can do is either go for the 3 crown or go for the 1 and for 2 crowns. So we're thinking of just going for the 2 crown, but he attacks us, so we will have to defend. He puts double balloons and double rage for some reason, and then he freezes all our troops and arrows everything. So that's good game for our right tower. So that means that we have to just go all in for the 3 crown. So we will just start a big push on the right and making it faster and stronger while we go. So basically right there, the balloon died but killed every single minion, so that was good for us. And now you guys can see we have a super duper great push coming on his lane. He fireballs everything, but the giant skeleton made it to the tower and it's gonna destroy the tower freeze, but I'm gonna rock it and the giant skeleton is gonna finish it, and we won 3-2, which is a super close battle in my opinion. The P.E.K.K.A. deck in this 2v2 battle is good. Poison is also good, and you need a high damage spell like rocket or lightning to also help you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys a 1-0 victory with a giant and hog rider deck that the opponent had. Okay, so now we are gonna start always with just trying to do some cheap damage to either one of the towers. That way we can actually have a better advantage. So right there, I put the dark goblin doing some cheap damage on his right tower, made it to 2,162 health, which is good for just a troop that costs 2 or 3 elixir. So right there, I put the spear goblin heart just to get some damage. He puts the wizard, which is our weakness. The wizard is the weakness to this deck, as it can counter a lot of our cards, like the skeleton army, which he used just to get rid of the hog rider. Okay, so you guys can see that the witch finally took out the wizard, so we're going all in there. He arrows, so I throw the goblin barrel, and he does the electro wizard, but he didn't put it so close. So then our balloon actually did get 2 shots on his tower, and we actually won that tower in the first minute. So it looks like we're in a good position right here, and everything we just need to do is just defend, and we can actually win pretty easily. So I just do some cheap damage on the left, And he puts down a giant against the tombstone, which is really weird because the tombstone can just kill the giant really quick. But then when he puts down the wizard, it makes more sense. Okay, so I just put the spear goblin hut, but the wizard's killing most of my troops. But luckily the spear goblins, they got it, and now we can do another push. So he puts down the giant skeleton, which is our main pusher, and he puts down the bomber in front by accident. And he's just trying to like defend but also like counter attack at the same time. So right there, looks like we have a lot of troops, but his princess is gonna do some splash damage, and since we lost our witch, we won't be able to target that much air troops, because in this deck everything that targets air is the spear goblins, the dark goblin, and the witch, which is really sucky. And okay, so now he's coming with a miner and both wizards and hit a hog rider. So I'm just gonna move the hog rider back because we don't want him to attack our tower. We'd rather sacrifice one building than our tower. Okay, so it looks like we're pretty equally traded right here. And I just put the dark goblin, but then he just killed it really quick. My friend puts a giant skeleton again, and I would just have to put something to defend the mini P.E.K.K.A. So right now, it looks like we are about to lose the tower, but then since we kill everything in the back, the giant won't be able to kill it himself. So it looks like a good position since there are only 10 seconds left, and as you guys can see, we already won, and that's good game right there. Goblin Barrel to see if we got one, but the double canyon hitting is really cool. Okay, so that was another good game. But instead of showing you guys some replays that already passed, I'm gonna actually decide to actually do some real battles this time. So why not do some real life battles while actually talking to you guys? Okay, so let's go. Okay, so now I'm searching for opponents, and there we go. Okay, Bojo Arena. That's, you guys can see his deck, just in case you guys want to try it out with your clan. For some reason, they arrows our tower, which is actually really weird, which means that they're giving us an advantage. I don't know if I should actually keep on doing this, but I'm just gonna keep on doing it. So I'm just gonna do some weak damage on the left, and he puts out the minions, which is really easy to counter. You guys can see my friend just dragging his cars, and he has tornado. He was so close. They could have just activated the king tower if they would have just put the tornado on the other side, but for us it was kind of really good that they put it on the right side. Okay, so you guys can see they have the furnace, which is really bad because it does splash and can kill most of our troops. But anyways, we just have to go with it. So my friend puts on the giant skeleton balloon, which is our most attacking unit. And since the enemy put the executioner, I'm just gonna rocket it down and do some damage to the tower. So that's some good Litzer trade right there. Okay, so now we're the giant skeleton came all the way back, and I basically don't have a Litzer to counter the goblin barrel, so we will have to just let it attack our tower. And I just noticed that the goblin barrel didn't do that much damage because our king towers are awakened, so that's good. I don't even know why he just froze the dark goblin because that's really useless. But anyways, we just let the princess do some damage. So the bomb tower should be able to clear out the furnace, and then it was an equal positive elixir trade. So right there, he uses the tornado to counter my goblin game, so which means I'm just gonna throw a safe goblin barrel, and they throw one too. So I'm gonna arrow that, and as you guys can see, for some reason, if you throw a spell, your king, the one that you are, is the one that throws it. It doesn't come from the middle, or it comes from both of them, which is actually really cool. Okay, so now we're just defending. I didn't know why he freezed before because that doesn't help him out. None of his troops was on the king tower, and he uses graveyard, but we can actually defend really nice. So right there, I'm gonna go goblin barrel right there. I'm trying just to destroy that tower because it's the one that has the less health. It's weird how the goblin barrel can all of the goblins in the goblin barrel attack the tower even though they're so close to the king tower, and that balloon's gonna make it to the tower because they already wasted their freeze, and that's good game for us. So this trolling decks are actually really nice that you can play with your friends, and then you can actually just win things for the clan battle chest. So I really hope you guys liked this video. Please leave a like if you did. Please subscribe, comment down what you like the most out of this video, and see you guys in the next video.